Yo, what's up, guys? I'm Reactions. This is a Schedule 1 bungalow setup for beginning players. Let's get into it. So for this video, you're gonna need, or for this setup rather, you're gonna need 3 chemists and 2 handlers. Now, let me show you the setup. We're gonna have 3 chemistry stations, 3 lab ovens, a bunch of storage, and that's essentially it for this particular setup. Um, you could do a little bit more if you wanted to, but this setup is pretty efficient for the bungalow. You can run up a fat bag here, so for anyone that's saying this isn't good or whatnot, I mean, you can see my money. This is good money. So, yeah. So, let me show you guys what to do. If you want to first get your room kind of looking similar to mine, you can, pause the video, do whatever you got to do. But I'm going to show you guys. Okay, so this guy is essentially just gonna restock. So as you can see, he's gonna restock 3 chemistry stations, and he is basically taking stuff to the mixing station. So essentially, he's taking stuff off these shelves, putting it into these chemistry stations, and then he's also taking stuff from these shelves, which are currently empty, and he's putting them right here, which is banana and Coke right now for me. So, speaking of which, uh, deliveries, we need, let's do 100 bananas, bungalow, place order. While that's doing that, I can go get some Coke. One of my routes for the handler is, the loading bay, so he'll actually load that for me, so I don't have to do anything. We need 100 Cokes. Boom. Let's come back for that later. But yeah, this setup is very, very, very useful. You can create a bunch of product, and if you're selling it at a right price, I personally sell 1 jar for about 600, but there's customers that will pay more, like closer to 800. But then there's some that won't even pay 600, so you gotta know your customers. Let me move this out of the bay, the loading bay. Put my Coke right here. Boom. Alright, so I already showed you the one handler. His job, like I showed you already, is to load the products. And as you can see, he's doing that right now. So he's just gonna top off the mixing, or the mixing stations as well as the chemistry stations. Now the other guy. Now this guy, I'll just show you the routes. So essentially, this is where you keep your jars or bags, right? So you're gonna go a route from the storage to your packaging station, okay? You're gonna want your destination of your packaging station right here. This will be your finished product. Let's see what else he has. Packaging station, large storage, we already did that. Mixing station, packaging station, okay. I don't know if the chemist does that, but I have that as a route. Loading dock to large storage, and then I have another free spot. Now, granted, I'm not the best. There's probably someone else who has found, that you don't need to do a route to this or blah blah blah. But this is just, me playing the game normally. I haven't really tried to find out if I need to do this. I kind of just did it and it works. So you can tweak stuff and find out, oh, I didn't need to use this extra route or blah 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 type deal. But as you can see, I'm not doing anything. It's making all the product. All the product is right here. 5 meth per jar. We got 22 jars. That's a lot of product, right? So you take this product and you just go to your dealers. Oh, she's not here. Is that her? Come here, bitch. Give me my 2 bands, ho. She's already got some product, but you know what? You can take some more product. 2. How about you do 1, 2, 3, 5. Yep. I taxed him too much on that one. I got greedy. Now this is an efficient bungalow setup. You could do the weed, but personally, I think the METH is just a better option. But it's all personal preference at the end of the day. Hop in my whip real quick. We're gonna go take a little visit over to Benji. Give me my 3 bins. Take that. This guy's not here as well. Okay. He should be right here. Give me my 3 bands. See, so we just collected 6,000 like it's nothing, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna give him some more jars. And yeah. So I have 76K in cash. 53K in the bank. So if you guys haven't already, I would recommend you buy the post office. I believe it's like 10,000 or 6,000 or something. You can launder 4K at a time. Where's the ATM? Not here. Also, if you get to the point where you have money to blow, the casino is a method as well. I broke this ATM, I believe. That's why it doesn't work. I already did my 10K. Alright, cool. Yeah, so essentially with this setup, guys, your main job is to restock on bananas, coke, and pseudo, acid, and phosphorus. That's your only job, pretty much. Oh, I went the wrong way. And I left my vehicle. So yeah, your only job is to restock this, and this right here is just extra stock for this stuff. So when you see this stuff is getting low, like we need to, you know, put in some pseudo, and you know, at least that's all that we really need. We just put the pseudo in there. Boom. We are getting low on acid as well, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place an order for that. Let's see. Wait, did my order? We already. There are no active delivery. What do we need? Pseudo or acid? Which one? What do we need? Need acid. We'll do 20 acid. We'll go to the bungalow. See, the only issue with ordering stuff is because I have the one guy's route from here to this. He's gonna immediately take the stock from that shows up and put it into this storage rack, but I don't mind. You can always just move it or just pick it up yourself, but you know, it's just faster, you know, to have it delivered. I mean, sometimes it's not, but if you're doing other stuff or whatever. Ooh, we're running super low on jars. Need jars as well. So let's see, I can do 10, 20, 30, 40 jars. Actually, no, I'm going to do 30 because I got to pick these up. 30 jars. Alright, guys. So, I'm gonna go to sleep one more time, and you guys can watch them do their magic. Oh, as well as you gotta pay them, obviously. Because if you don't pay them, they're not gonna do anything. So I would recommend just topping off their briefcase with like $1,000. Uh, they are getting a little low, so I'm gonna just... Or this guy's a little low, so I'll toss in... Let's see, 600. I'll do a double up. Usually I try to double what they need, but alright, it's pretty good. Alright. Actually, what time is it? It is 4. Okay. Alright, guys. Remember, chemistry station, you want your recipe is liquid meth. Destination is to this lab oven. The lab ovens are all going to feed to this mixing station. Mixing station to the other mixing station. Mixing station to packing station. Packing station to this rack. Final product right here. When you click on them, you just got to assign them their stations and whatnot. Where'd the other chemist go? So this guy has 3 stations, this guy has 3, and this one only has 2. Mixing, so why doesn't... Oh, it's because there's only 2 mixing stations. I was tripping for a second. So if I had a 3rd mixing station, I could assign it. Or 4. Or I could, wait, I could assign, yeah, but I have too much stuff. So yeah, I'm sure there's probably hundreds of videos on this exact topic, and there's probably going to be some hater in the comments. It's like, oh, this isn't efficient, blah, blah, blah. Listen, if you have the meth equipment, okay, I don't see how this isn't efficient. I really don't. If you sell it for 150 a gram, right? If you're asking price 150, then you tax them, 30, 40 bucks. You're close to 200 a gram. Okay? I sell I sell a jar, which is 5 grams, for minimum 600 to, close to 800. I got like 775. But usually it's around 600, 650, something like that. So let me check my dealers. 500 cash. Okay, yeah, they all got no cash right now. It depends though. If you're trying to level up, you want a lot of hand-to-hand sales and whatnot, you might want to bag it. So then you have a bunch of bags and you could go around and do it that way. Which, here, let me actually do that right now. See, look, this guy's paying 2 for 315. So if I just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nope. See, some of them you can't do that. This one, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, bet. Also, I'm sure a lot of you guys know this glitch by now, but if you don't, come up here, spam the spacebar, and then you can essentially just kind of teleport. Come on, cuh. Hurry up, cuh. So as you can see, I'm getting close to 200 per gram. And if I go to my product, it's suggested 116, but I mean, you know, who's doing the suggested price? Like, come on now. As well as you can just run up to people in the street and be like, yo, take this. Tax them a little bit, you know. You should be getting at least minimum 130 a G if you're doing it by the gram. But if you guys are grinding this game and you enjoy it, let me know in the comments. I found this game to be super fun. Even though it's super simple and like there's not that much to it. It's a fun game, bro. I don't know. Something about it. And especially they're gonna update, they're gonna add stuff. I already know. It's gonna be sick, dude. But real quick before I end this video, I just wanted to show you guys how to get on top of this on top of here. You don't need to make any sort of weird strain to jump higher or any mods or anything. Pretty much just hop on your skateboard or your vehicle and go all the way down close to where your RV was at the beginning of the game. And just keep going. Come to the corner over here. And just spam the spacebar. Sometimes it'll take a few times to do it. And then voila. I don't know why I just did that. But yeah, this game is sick, dude. Take that, you fiend. Fuck. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this, make sure to slap a like, maybe hit that sub button. I'll probably upload more content when I switch to the bungalow, show you, or not the bungalow, sorry, the barn. Show you guys a very good barn setup. I already know a whole setup that I'm gonna do. So until then, I appreciate y'all, and I'm out. Peace.